2, 3, in the place to be.
I like to introduce myself. My name is
And it goes a little something like this.
Going way, way back to the early days.
Way back in the days when hip-hop began.
For all the pioneers, I'm going way back.
Love to hear the story again and again of how it all got started way back when.
Listen to this, just listen to this, just listen to this, just listen to this.
From the gutter side. Real beats plus real rhymes equals the Pioneers Hip Hop Show with my man Whirlwind D on Kane FM.
Whirlwind D on KFM.
Yo, this is Phil Most Chill, still out to kill. And you are listening to the Pioneers Hip Hop Show presented by Whirlwind D on Kane FM. Get busy, get lost.
Now we are ready if you are ready.
Welcome to this month's Pioneers Hip Hop Show on Guildford's Kane FM. For the next 2 hours, we're going to go deep into the underbelly of hip hop with a selection of dope cookies. Now, before I share this month's focus, and we are going hardcore this month, remember that every month we focus on an aspect of hip hop history, sharing those tales and essential jams of the time, and much, much more, of course. Now, in the past, we focused on everything from Bristol, Boston, Long Island, as well as legends such as DJ Doc, the Juice Crew, No Sleep Nigel, and many, many more. And you can catch all of our previous shows over on the Whirlwind D YouTube channel, along with everything else Whirlwind D, and some of our really old shows going back sort of 10 years or so, you can catch over on the Kane FM Mixcloud. So this month I was partly inspired by the focus of our last show, which of course was on iconic UK hip-hop label Music of Life. And during that show we played a selection of brilliant records put out by Music of Life, but that of course included some fantastic early hardcore records from the likes of Hardnoise, Hijack, and much, much more. And that kind of got me thinking about this kind of hardcore UK style, particularly in the early 90s. And I thought we'd spend some time on this month's show focusing on that style of hip-hop, often now termed as Britcore, but specifically for this show I wanted to dig really deep and go for those self-released white labels which were really prevalent at the time, and of course now many of them are among the most collectible UK rap records and going for serious amounts of money these days. And so very much inspired by that is the direction we're going to go in for today's show. And I just must mention for a moment one record, because in a way it's the trigger point for this show, and that of course was Hardnoise's Untitled, which was one of those records we played on the show last month. And Untitled for me is one of the greatest hip-hop records ever made. There were some other incredible records in that show, so not taking anything away from those as well. But actually that 12-inch was originally self-released by the crew a few months before, of course, it would eventually come out on Music of Life. Now you can instantly tell from the original white label that the crew put out that there's a difference. It's actually a different recording. It's got a longer introduction, and of course the sound of the mix is different as well. So Hardnoise, like many of the crews at the time, took matters into their own hands to press a short 300 copy run. In fact, going back to when I interviewed DJ Sun about 20 years ago for Undercover Magazine, he was mentioning Blade as well as Master Mix, who had both helped facilitate this original release of Untitled, this independent release. So tonight's show is all about these self-released white label records, which were, like I say, particularly prevalent in the early to mid 90s, perhaps initially due to the explosion of releases from the UK as more and more artists such as Caveman and Hijack were scoring major label deals. And of course the indie labels like Cold Sweat and Music of Life were seeing phenomenal success at the time. But I must just say, what we will focus on is those independent, self-released white labels, those records that weren't simply just test pressings by a label such as Cold Sweat or something like that. These were records that only existed in this form and were put out by the crews themselves. And that's why actually they go for so much money these days, because often they were pressed in really small runs. And of course, they were brilliant records, at least the selection I'm going to play tonight. So it seems only right to open proceedings then with the aforementioned classic by Hardnoise. This month, of course, it's the original white label release. It's Untitled.
Witness the strength as I commence, left by left fear I sent. Stand up for deliverance, brother, my metaphors raw and I never before delivered a run, hard lines on my score. In this game, seen the lane, fools and fade, locate and aim, laid on the flame and I tame. Quick to inflict with the lyrics, you had it, you lack it, I pack it. Hard noise, start the panic.
Follow me, yes, busting chains, busting weak brains, barriers, massacre, carrier, musical, radical, electrify, dismantling MC, DJ, diabolical dancers, pranksters, hip-hop gangsters, mangled, tangled, angled, handled, I devour, nuclear powered, unconquer many enemies, prides are captured by the touch, I task, confused, abused, bulls, interfused with the DIU, you excavate, you messed up, reality's ounces, cocaine's bouncing you, more trap, crack, smack with doom, my boom, look at your health, your wealth, your self-respect, been sacrificed, hallucinating, deep and sweating, feeling lazy, daisy, the world seems hazy, but still you indulge. Powders don't solve, cause the problem stress, yes. Time evolves, you're behind road, you're not getting bell, no. Sailing to suicide, you hear the nail. Hell awaits you as you cross the bars, cry. Your soul's dying, the grave's calling. I'm still writing brainiac.
Back to birth, so learn this brotherly's the boulder on turn. This confirmed that TLP on stands firm. Release the rage on cages, they play like a child you're afraid. We know the fools are at brave, slackness, we detest, put to rest, yes, while I progress, don't stress. Welcome down in the process, letter for letter, word for word, beat for beat, we'll delete the weak, while I patch you like sun, stands at the spoken one, brother like manner, MADOS, attack an age, saying no player, corner Steve plays cool, G's for lyrical, Gemini, Cole, Imperial, out as in the mighty rose, while the rhythm rolls, TLP the poet, you know it has got full my control, the lyrics to reach and teach, I'm stating my piece, now feel the force unleashed, cause Hannah's fast, pure destructive.
Amazes, mesmerizing, G extraordinaire, complex record set, your whole set up, chat stuff. Now think a second time, plagiarizers, analyze, then die, cut down the size, wise words with, energize, dogmatize, vocalize, you scrutinize and criticize me. Hey, I lick, I rip, I'm a gripper, MC manipulator, charismatic, magnetic, poetic, artistic, realistic, rhyme athletic, static, I don't feel it, a bit, I inch, up in, skilling, chilling, good in million, maxing, follow facts in name, paying taxes, writing 36 beat buzzes, punching passes, breaking artists, making passes and fly girls, except on ripped up, too rough, never been handcuffed, break it down, suicidal.
.7 Kane FM.
The rappers now caught them off guard. They didn't know what this was. They said, oh, they're rapping now. They put their ear to it. They didn't quite understand the message. But after they understood it, they felt threatened by it. They moved in to try to take it over, redirect it, misdirect it, or take control of it that it doesn't become a threat to them.
You understand me, cause I was born with a plan B to put in focus on the evil you can't see in stages. Cause it was there many ages, but if you look you will see the same faces closely, and you will find it was mostly the ones who came with a skin so ghostly. And now they wanna be my friends, so I'm friendly. I keep cool and watch for the deadly strike. And when I walk at night, I see the evil beast, yeah, patrolling with a blue light. And when they look at me, they see a Nubia. They got a plan to wipe out the true bins, but I'm a soldier and rap like a messenger. We're at war, so I stress here. We got a form to bust the evil schemes. And rap's the last means. 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 I wanna tell ya, rap is just for profit. Someone just get hype and wanna jump on a pop topic. I say stop it, cause when I him drop it, the useless mindless raps, get off it. Me and the boys can sit back, relaxing with the homeboy shit like that down a book like that. And of course there was no loss. So when we went on stage, we stood high like gods. And now we're gonna down on plastic. And the UK scene is kinda drastic. Some will try and die, but it don't apply. Cause I can't fly high. The western wind is a movement, making room to make an improvement. Like a boom with dust in, the veterans are rusting. It got so bad we had to put them in a dustbin. No style, no self-esteem. Trying to make a buck on a punk man's dream. But that's okay if you know what I mean. Cause you're identified with rap's the last means. 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 The rap is the messenger. 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 I never brag or boast to beat around the bush. My skin is black but not as black as Kush. But I'm a black man from the clear of the earth. I tell the truth for what it's worth. Who gives a if you heard it before? We see your face on a daily outpour day and night. But that's alright cause I got Spike Lee. And that suits me nicely. I put a tape in the video. Sit down, relax, and the image ain't silly, so I feel good inside. Cause I know a next man knew the time and strive. Set a standard, I got anger, cause some for the money sold out and get tampered with. Pure exploitation, stereotypes made to ruin a nation. Watch what you say, check what you do. There's no time for no goddamn jiggaboos. You know the score, you know the theme. Yeah, rap's the last means. 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 And you know that.
Kane 103.7 FM.
Regiment of roughneck. About to excel, about to tell the truth, tell I prevail. About to conceal the already real past to the top with a laptop. Kill. Feel the animated type of anxiety. Try to the hyper. Start to ignite ya. Give it things a reveling reaper. But links out, we now reach ya. Can I break bones to oppose those who fold the stones? My foes to fake pros, but no progress. It says not blessed in the interest. Take when you collect, you get the we're born with. To excite the blight, but not so nice like a shite. Driving this might to disrupt the polite. I'm practical, tactical, motherfuckers are stuck in a rock. I'll fuck ya, set up a trap and they get ya. I'm melodic, shout the pathologist, scope the body and hope he won't broke or he choke on up top and he won't re-talk again. Shoot the sinister points again. Tickling hard beside in a soloist body and I cream the dream that appeals to the team with a massive man. Mad as a masher man. I might vote for one and then fail to try. Monitoring, possessing, there's a lesson in confession, not suppression. Flex, demons are best again. Prisons in history, missing no mystery. Pieces of points put together it's fuckery.
Thoughts beneath it, if we leave it, we won't believe it. A revolution of institutions set up beneath before her, new witness attacks. She's supposed to all practice the things that she saw. A step up the ladder, the matter, the Methodist. Fuck with the Methodist. Think you can better this, whether this message is carried to the single or the married, to the first or the last religion. Tradition looks good, I think you should find the blind, evaluate the condition of the next best, not the best blessed. Test the north, south, east and west. I guess how we can overcome. Very carefully done, turn pain into fun. See how they rhyme, how they rhyme. Right, if I'm strong, if the words that I'm written are nothing but song. Sing if you bring what you think is better than more than you ever can. Someone they'll never ban.
How to survive the ideally, really rectify, define crazy stuff. The metaphysical, critical, mad and evil, illegal, illogical body can follow me face to face. For the devil is sick, like a pattern, a matter of my coordinate. Participate, obliterate, conquest within the name. Majority name and reframe the same, the massacre brain. Abomination race, the pace, race the face, the bit, break the place, the grave, and amaze the blaze that paves the path. I applaud the dark, terror is my god. Arrest the vows to be old entirely, rightly or wrongly, prolong the life of the predator.
Yeah, what's going on, party people? It's your boy Mikey D of the LA Posse and Main Source, and now I represent elements of hip-hop. So right now you're tuned in to the Pioneers Hip-Hop Show with my man DJ Whirlwind D right here on Kane 103.7 FM. Come on, y'all, keep it locked, man. This is where real hip-hop lives.
Welcome back to the Pioneers Hip Hop Show on Kane 103.7 FM. If you've just joined us, tonight is all about those legendary, often now highly collectible, white label only releases, generally from the early 90s. It's important I say white label only, as these were not white label promos of releases, which are generally easy to find, and indeed sometimes actually go for less than the fully labelled versions with covers, assuming they're in near mint condition. I'm getting my record collector hat on there for a moment, Record Collector magazine. Let's take that off for a second, because the most important thing is we're playing dope music tonight, and the records that we're focusing on were self-released records, like I say, without labels, usually without covers, and that was mainly down to cost saving, and very often early releases by crews who would put them out and then go on to do things on labels later on. Now, before we talk about the tracks we just played, let me just mention at the end of the show, as usual, we've got some brand new music, and I'll fill you in about that a little bit later. Got some really dope music today, as well as an exclusive forthcoming release on Beeline Recordings, first play of that on the radio as well. So more about that later on as we go through the show. So first up was one of the greatest rap records of time, in my opinion. That was Untitled by Hardnoise. I have to give a massive shout out and salute to AJ and DJ Sun, and of course the rest of the crew. That record, of course, inspired so many, including myself and Johnny F, and the whole direction that Liberty Grooves would go in 1991. So big thank you for the inspiration. That's not to say we weren't inspired by other records, so many other great records in that period, but that is one I would always pick. Big up to Hardnoise. We then moved to another beauty, a track called Rap's the Last Means by Huggy G Jam, and that was taken from the very rare Sons of Nubia EP. Got to big up my man Arrow for first putting me up on that about 20 years ago. Took me a while to get hold of that. Such a great EP. Only a few hundred of these exist, and the track that we played was produced by Sky Juice, who would of course go on to have a prolific career in jungle and later UK garage. In fact, Huggy G Jam would also briefly move in the house direction, as many did at the time. Now, our final cut in that barrage was See How They Run by Total Fiasco. Total Fiasco formed in around 1988 when Sniper, Getter, Mark H and Image met Demon Child MC, aka, of course, the legendary Band Dog. Now, most of the crew would go on to form Killer Instinct and release the legendary Bambi Murders, which of course we played on the Music of Life show last month, as well as lots of other fantastic records they released over the years. Now, in 1990, they self-released this Cookie. Only 500 were pressed, and the 12 inch is another collectible UK piece, and a great one in as well. So let's get back into the hardcore business. This one really is hardcore. It's a crew called Severe Carnage.
Don't worry. If there's hell below, we're all gonna go.
I'm the wrong McDonald, can't handle the scandal. When I get up on a microphone at MC's desk, because I'm calling for mercy. Give a left to come and turn them all and pull up all the hoods, because the MC try to battle, get row. Tip for tattle, this sheepy MC's like herd or cow. Hurry up, pack it, while I stack it and lack it. We're too fucking big and you know it, you can't hack it, my racket. While I pack it, cause you know you have to follow. Otherwise people make it, cause you know you're too hollow. Smashing MCs, always causing me torment. I'll punch you in the face, stand with a plot instrument. Microphone around along, you will be fun to knock home the following MCs. I'm at the dish, think we're big, but our struggle continues. But damn it, I will bring a hip-hop track, not a hip-hop single. Time bomb, rhyme bomb, coming out so strong. Feel my power, cause you know you ain't got long. My song ain't wrong, get off. Hit a gun, you're up to cool shit, and you don't know where you're coming from. Popping on the ganja, getting much stranger. Tamer, lamer, and now you're being flamed up. Style I'm stomp, should be on wax. Come to my show so you know you pay tax. On the door, when you want it more. You came for soft corner, you got us raw. The struggle continues.
Continues, but I will win you. Turn a white leg with suckers just to fulfill ya, skill ya. Ain't seen before, even though we got a record, it's the same old story. Yes, boring, just sitting there waiting. We're writing rhymes while the company's debating, learning and hating. Should be placing wax on a plate, cause you know I'll be grating. Never giving up, we're just sitting up. When we're on the stage, you're just shutting up. Start the dissing, it's time to listen. Severe Carnage is moving with progression. Hesitance is your downfall, cause when you come to a battle, it's you back to the old school. Wisdom wise, stop listening, just open your eyes wide. Best rhymes from 91, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stay away, my rhymes will take your life. Rolling a reefer, yeah, I'm not beneath ya. Take out my mic, smell on your teeth. Can't impersonate me, just gotta hate me. Severe Carnage ain't for your friends lately. Call it says probably just call it severe. No matter what you do, I'm remaining here because the struggle continues. My lyric is incomplete, you be lacking in my repertoire, so we're deleting weak MCs. The C is superlative, an automatic weapon, and with whom you measure living in the red. Yes, and my rhyme is intricate, rising from my cranium. I am terrific at suppressing a fake who causes static. I'm a schizophrenic MC, my behaviour's erratic. And views in my mind, I find and envision power-packed hits. Can't straighten my precision, proceed to seize and slice. With precision when my lyrics at point-blank range, collision has occurred. I see your vision is blood, hurling abuse, but you're talking slurred, so I got to be heard. This time my rhyme's designed as one of a kind. Advance a chance and chance, we're gonna find a prototype. Gonna activate something, evacuate a fake on the barrel, gonna jump in unconventional. Realise primary is professional. See, Mr. C, he's gold special. AKA, remain positive and perpetual. And the struggle continues. The C-double-E gives respects out to Trooper 1, Sub-T, the Brighton Connection, PHP, Two-Tone Mill Z, not wannabes, couldn't be Teju and Tasha, and all my friends and family. Peace. Also known as wants to send a special shout out to all my friends and family. A man like W to the K, Select One, and all the people who've assisted the crew struggle. Peace. Big shout goes out to Regis Decor, Vanessa, Mentor of Empire, Marcus, Master Mix, the Crown Folder, my mum, dad, all my sisters and my girl Donna. Yo, DJ Mac, who do you want to shout out to? Everyone who knows me. We'll be seeing you soon. Suckers.
Kane FM.
I think it's time for me to display and come my way. These are the lyrics say, okay, come back and sworn Lord MC. Bust a lyric and you will hate me. Can you take this head-to-head collision with the government's messed up system? See me, MC the base of that. Truth of my rhymes will danger. Preparation was the first part. To the end, why not make a start on the government sheets and last? With a poor keep down, the rich multiply. Taking the rhyme, meditate on the verse. Need the small north, so I have to come first to rhyme. Because the vengeance is mine. It's the anger, I just can't survive. Building up inside of me, ready to blow, ready to show. I was the bitch, you know, I can't take this. I gotta break the society. Cause God, I feel the mighty. If you think I'm gonna sink to a level like those who turn to rebels to rebel, cause they're pushing us every day. No money, you gotta steal, okay? Well, that's like the life I'm living. In fact, the one fact is giving. I'm not alone, cause I'm gonna stay strong. And if you don't believe, look at what's going on. Vengeance, time to repay the system. I work my market to the bottom, gonna distance. Get my own back on the counter-attack. Times are hard and I'm black. You caught my drift, now you're next in the vice. My DJ sound makes us slice. Harsh words for a harsh damn system. I ain't got much of pride and wisdom. Are the things that keep me strong in life. Giving them a death threat on the mic. It's hate to me that crime never pays. Together we can crack it in the system today. We'll lose a criminal who stole my life. I got a living struggle and strife. What the fuck me a press? I tell him don't mess up. It's not a joke and I'm not a cold jester. It's reality. And for me, a formality. Speaking it every day so you understand me. It's what we gotta do, break down the system. Throw away the government, we won't miss them. Cause I'm sworn and I swear to run the truth. Go to the ghetto use for the proof. The things have gotta change right now. Listen to the vengeance and find out how. This is a vision of a critical mind. Correct with the rhymes and the vengeance is mine. Soundmaster, let the vengeance flow. Releasing pain, the hunters, the honey, and you turn insane. Sweat is the justice and help for others. I can't for the system, kill my brothers. No remorse, that's what they say. But very soon, someone's gonna have to pay. So turn to the right and fight for equal rights. Crossing up the system with the force of the mic with me. Now spoken, I'm broken. I give you my rhyme like a token. The efficiency of my mission is to make the world what it should be. A place for me and you to live, cause right now, that ain't what it is. But this is the truth, cause I don't tell lies. You look into my rhymes and your face is lit with surprise. Time to open your eyes. The world around us is on the way to the minds. Mass and total destruction. How can we live in today's corruption? It's a thought some don't like to think about it, but I do. I'm gonna speak about it with all the pain and fence inside. While the government runs and hides, I'll be back cause this is the end. Think about it until we meet again.
And now, ladies and gentlemen,
you're listening to Kane 103.7 FM.
Just in, two founding members of the 1985 underground movement TCM, known only by the pseudonyms Chase and Halo, were released yesterday in Buckingham Town, together with known accomplices MC Iceski, Sin1, Task, Chaos and Quest. Also released, believed to be linked with the movement, were DJ Dest, CMD, Demo and FaZe. There have been reports that DJ Spats, currently wanted for illegal beat construction, has been collaborating with MC Iceski, the lyrical vigilante, and DJ Halo, the hip-hop tactician.
Hip-hop tactician. Hip-hop tactician. Hip-hop tactician. Hip-hop tactician.
Let's try with a little bit of rhythm this time.
Go, now revolutionary tactics. Blend the soul in criminal practice. It takes time in the construction of the rhyme. The criminal mind in effect. Urban warfare, a lyrical showdown. A rumble in the jungle meets trouble in your town. Out in force, stirring up the public. Riots in the upsurge, things are getting hectic. Take control, take charge in the commotion. A strong island, a mid-human ocean. Deploy the troops, but the word makes your heads turn. On the decks, who's in charge when the wheels burn? My man Halo, dropping the beat, you know. That's P-A-T-T-S with the rhythm flow. I'm on my own, cause no one can touch me. The top killer, Ice-Ski, the vigilante. I say the word and the hit squad does form. No need to say to my DJ, transform. Think it's the order when I listen to my text. Halo up on the decks, get vexed. Drop!
TCM dictate with the vocals. Call the boys, call the posse, hold the phone calls. Cause strict radio silence is in force. No airplay to disrupt the battle course. It both flow as we roll onto the scene. Make some noise as we crank the war machine. The site's set and the lines are gone. Time to choose between two sides of coin. Right or wrong to deviate from the program. It's no harder for you or the next man. It's just a matter of pride and dignity. Survival easier in fiction than reality. I know back to every mortal like the combat. A quick slice to make sure that your attention stays stuck up on the text. Hail up on the next, get facts.
Said it couldn't be done, but we did it. Can you handle this? Are you with it?
Rhyme radical as a rhyme breakthrough. This to get it is an S to the D. Or this style is so contagious, outrageous, it could be fatal. Being realistic, doubleistic could be lethal. Calling all the shots is over damage, staying intact. Not pulling punches cause I like to cause an impact. Remaining raw cause my loyalty is hardcore. Over the score, brutal vocals cause an uproar. You stay away from the radical extremity. Left or right, you know what Jesus say to me. Don't get me wrong cause the word is full of colours. Keep an open mind, hear the voices of your brothers. The world doesn't turn for a man standing still. You get nothing for it, nothing is a very bitter pill. For anyone to swallow cause it's hard to keep it down. TCM, kick back with a snap back sound. And the party's dense to the text. Hail up on the next, get back. Rock!
You're now about to witness the strength of street knowledge.
This is a test of the broadcast system.
Want you to know that
it sounds wicked.
From the US to UK, my crew is cold crushing. I'm either out digging for gems or we're discussing them. What the deal, y'all? This is Oxygen representing vinyl veterans. And if I ain't out digging in the crates, I'm listening to the Pioneers of Hip Hop show with my man Whirlwind D on Kane 103.7 FM. The realness, y'all.
Yo, D, I was just messing with this beat in the lab, and I thought, you know what? Let me just pass him this beat, rock 32 bars straight, and we're gone. What are you saying?
Tonight is all about UK white label only releases, predominantly but not exclusively from the early 90s and from this side of the pond. In fact, I think we might do one to represent the USA as well in future coming months. First up, we played a very rare 12-inch single repping the South Coast and featuring MC Prime and Tiny C, who created a hardcore classic. That track was, of course, The Struggle Continues by Severe Carnage. Now, these days, MC Prime is better known for creating electronic dance music as part of Transparent Sounds. And Severe Carnage first formed in the late 80s before releasing this 12 at the turn of the decade. The crew entered the limelight as British hip-hop reached a significant crossroads where the commercial success of artists such as Silver Bullet and Caveman was matched by the increasingly hardcore and fiercely independent stance of a movement that would later come to be known as Britcore. Now, just sticking with Severe Carnage for a moment, I just have to mention I love the way that record was ended, and I kept the shouts in deliberately. Such a hardcore record, but I love the fact that they shouted out mum, dad and sisters. Love it. I just love that kind of juxtaposition, but I also love the end of those records when they do shout out and you hear the crew and what was going on at the time. Also, of course, the way that shout out was ended was a nod to the great MC Duke. Brilliant, brilliant record. Okay, next up we played another little beauty that is very scarce. Took me years to get an original pressing, and that was The Vengeance Is Mine by Sworn Lord. Now, whilst the A side of the 12 was a kind of Smith and Mighty type track, Didn't work quite as well as the flip, although it's not a bad tune. The flip side was absolutely amazing, and that was the track we played, The Vengeance Is Mine. It uses Amen Brother to amazing effect and could have been absolutely huge were it not so underground. Now, Davey G produced and financed the record, and he was known in the late 80s for his cut and paste edits, which regularly got airplay. In fact, one of his cut and paste mixes was pressed up and released as a white label entitled Dynamics 3, picking up on Dynamics 2 amongst other things, and that would be the first white label release that he would put out. Now, it is possible to get this record these days in a much cheaper form, thanks to Todd Hart and Brit Called Romance. You can find the Vengeance Is Mine. It doesn't have the other track on the original 12, but you can get the Vengeance Is Mine. That's a track I played, plus an unreleased track as well. Well worth checking that little 7-inch out if you don't want to wait around for the original. Now, finally, a record I played which isn't strictly a white label but was self-released. And I felt I had to play this one, not only because it was brilliant and does fit into the vibe for tonight because it was self-released, but also as a tribute to the legendary Spats, who unfortunately recently left us. He was a highly talented producer with whom I was fortunate enough to work with on a number of tracks over the years, and will be very, very sadly missed. Now, the Criminal Minds debut album release, which was a record that track that I played was taken from, has always been hard to find. It was pressed, I can't speak properly at the moment, it was pressed in a quantity of around 300 to 500. Different sources dispute the exact number, and it features that track that I just played, Urban Warfare, with all those lovely Star Wars samples in as well. MC Ice-Ski was also in the original lineup and is of course still making music today. Big up to Ice-Ski. Okay, so before we step into 1991 and continue with more hardcore business, let's talk about the end of the show, because we've got some brand new music as always. We've got a great new track from my man Kasky. He's got a new EP out at the moment. It's on Spotify and streaming services. Absolutely loving it. Speaking of loving it, the man like Junior Disbro, he cannot put a foot wrong at the moment. He's got a brand new Hidden Content Club 7-inch single out, and we're going to play a track from that 7, and that is to will usher in his forthcoming album, which of course we're all looking forward to. Big up to my man Junior Disbro. We've also got an amazing track from Can't Be Copied, that's from their second album, and a flashback to my man Frankie Raw and Alakazam, their track They Don't Know, as well as the new release that I mentioned earlier. We got a brand new forthcoming track from Beeline Recordings. It's a Pioneers exclusive. It's from my man Jar One and the Doozer, and it's an absolute killer track. Hold tight to the end of the show for that new selection. Let's get back into the white label business, and next up, the legendary MCD and his debut as 2 Times Deaf.
Yeah, come on. Oh, 2 Time Deaf's in a place, most definitely. Yo, odds. Check this out. Here's up, I'll start. I'm here prepared to share my products. Suckers up duck with no cause they try to obstruct me. They're violating laws. I put another structure. Smash the dance floors. I DJ cut with the help of headphones. I rap with the power of my jawbones. Some speaker women with a degrading format. I scorn that dope that say no to that. I'm like a 60-pound being converted, but I make a break to take her on suckers that be heardable. I'm making it, shaking, breaking it back at MC Ramen. Punching it, ripping timing. Yo, they're making it easy for me to be kicking the jam. Why? Cause I
You're listening to the sounds of Kane 103.7 FM.
Live at 125 4 you 3 2 and 1 my son. Teaching a lesson you'll be blessed in years to come. We got the cultural rhymes, do you have some? Rhymes are a time and giving you some sign. We ain't committing a crime but just making it down. By having rhymes in my blood that makes JD down in your neighborhood. Easy no man, yo, relax no man.
Yo, calm down. Yo, JD man, look, I told you we don't need you at the beginning of the track, but yet you're steaming into the track again. I've got my homeboy Too Hype, Scala Boogie, and Super D. Yo, Hype, step up and kick some science.
Check it out, I came to entertain, attain, and gain claim fame for my name. I abstain, refrain to be lame. Select, elect, dialect, direct, in effect, neglect, eject, reject the incorrect adjectives, etc. In my perspective, be inspected, be selected, not collected, but rejected. Yeah, I go with the first, the flow goes on me. You wanna call it? Oh damn that I have to be. Never less than best as I manifest. Let us better than the rest can ever test on 7. Whatever. He slipped and tripped on the bleak weak sneak tip. Step into the hip hop from the hype lips. That's a no-go pose. So go make like a pogo stick. Hop it, drop it. I'm solo like a polo. Cool but fools wouldn't admit this. Man, I'm in your neighborhood and shit. I just kicked this. I'm out of here.
Oh yeah, that was rough and ever ready from the man like Too Hype. Right about now with my homeboy Super D to step up to this mic stand.
Yeah, you know it's better like the plague in your neighborhood. I'm on this mic to do your damage, not here to do your good. I take you on my stride, these beats are right. I'm gonna whip you high, this rhyme supply. You have to cope with my dope, your rhyme ain't got no scope. But like a poker, I poke until you're all a broke. I try to provoke, I squeeze the neck and choke. Now I step upon the mic with a different stroke. It's a nice cold rapper on the microphone, but I don't crack like ice, I'll break like a stone. Hard like a dime, I shine like one too. Start from the north, who writes rhymes for you? You know I'm killing all suckers who try to face. No, we're not from Miami, but you count the fake. Down your neighborhood, goddamn I'm good. You're taking out the crew, you mean you wish you could. I'm out of here.
Neighborhood now, Scarlet is throwing. Knowing going short is through I'm tiptoeing to a spaced out beat, that's me. Hard as concrete, unique is the technique. I exceed and proceed in a new wave. Minor grammar, that's how I summer. I MC like a spanner, cause rough is my grammar. I'm the Deaton, hatchet, ratchet, and not Apache. Better try and match me, I follow my taxi. I break arms and legs and heads. I'm impossible, invincible. Those are my principles. I've never been beaten, eaten, even weakened. You know I found chin when I said I was Dean. So run come, all come, when ink comes the man come. With my rap, that's the ensign. Scarlet is Top Gun. I'm with the brotherhood. Knock your wood and it's real good. Down with the mob kicking ass in your neighborhood.
Oh yeah, full respect goes out to the man like Too Hype, Scarlet Boogie, and Super D for putting this one together.
Hey yo, Johnny, chill, hold a minute, man. About 16 bars left. You ready to rip this?
Yeah. Oh, easy. Alright. Easy. All this one. In our neighborhood, never step on my tether, cause I do whatever's clever, whenever, whatever the weather, but endeavor never to sever the strong bombs from where I belong, where I'm going to or where I'm coming from, son. You see where I live ain't no joke. I've seen a gun barrel smoke and a man with a knife at his throat, and you can quote every word that I say, because this type of issue happens every day. The boss is saying one and we're strong and on song. Before long you're gonna obey the rules that I say. What are they? You know the rules, go to your schools, don't be fools. Learn to be a top businessman and use craft tools, but never ever turn your back on your culture, because whatever you become, don't become a money vulture. WHITEORBLACK, we must all live together today in a civilized way.
Hey yo, that was some serious knowledge from my homeboy L Trouble, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, Scarlet, let me just step in and finish off this one right about now. Now it's time to ill and chill, cause you have been drilled by Deaton Task Force, who are out for the kill. We didn't give it our best shot, but that's your luck, cause it's enough to hit the jackpot. We gotta get it in our heads, not a paper, so we're innovators. Don't get grit and maybe later, so then we'll be the better educator. So until later, we'll see you later, alligator.
Kane FM.
Perhaps I can find new ways to motivate them.
Delirium, big got to run like a shotgun or magnum. Vicious but never malicious. No black campaign, superstitious. White, my face and race. No disgrace, this pace I lace with no poetic ammunition. Reach on a mission, listen.
Rise my guy, destroying MCs, tequila throats, awesome energy. Ego wax packs, attacks, our tracks, styles with red dawn, surface impacts. Raids of vision, serve and kill them. To moving rappers, semi-seal them. Reach justice, cut position. Rounds of ammo, fill them.
Invention, mention of tension, injection or reflection, mention in conjunction, iterate, contemplate, evaluate, mutate, innovate, orate, complicate, abbreviate, infiltrate, incinerate, all in my way, cry for sake, poetic earthquake, I devastate.
Blast energetic pointed from hell, hardcore assassin, lyrics in hell, illuminate illusion, technique confusion, round find the time for lukewarm sex on you, strengths like a gravel, whacking our opponents about unstoppable, ruthless ammo, blast explode, that's how the clearing overload. Automatic convoy, yeah, fill them up with music.
Nickname one, spat slaughter, insane response, you water, pause, explores, word wars, no flaws, this clause will cause interest, no stress, ruthless, I contest, distress, progress, mystic, lunatic, explicit, misfit lyrics, chaotic.
Stars the warlord, you're destroyed, statical stamina, rhymes avoid, shoot to kill ya, fulfill ya, dollar bill, wet graphic still, the iron master, lyric caster, beat controller, rhythm holder, hard rhyme sinker, rhyme or dealer, hold the music, place, Taylor.
Reach will teach, not breach with beats. From the streets, complete, not in beach or a leech. It's freedom of speech, no shirus, it's all a bleach.
Yo, this is DJ Sun for Kane FM 103.7, man. Listen.
Welcome back to the Pioneers Hip Hop Show on Kane FM. If you just joined us, tonight is all about underground UK white label only releases, mainly from the early 90s. Now, before we get back into the records, remember you can catch all of our previous shows over on the Whirlwindy YouTube channel, including last year's Hip Hop at 50 shows, where we took a selection of credible hip hop charts from the time and traced the music from 1983 to 1992, sharing the news of the time month by month. Gotta also say a huge thank you to everyone for liking, subscribing and sharing your thoughts over on YouTube. I love getting into the conversations. It's lovely seeing artists come out last month with Musical Life. Big up to Simon Harris, because he put quite a few comments on there, just adding to the depth of knowledge on that Music of Life show. So big thank you to you. Makes a huge difference, because Pioneers Hip Hop Show is all about the history. So when people get involved, it just helps us join the dots and connect the shows together. So let's talk about the music. First up in that volley of cuts that we played was the debut by the legendary MCD and his first crew, 2 Times Def. Now, 2 Times Def was DJ Fusion and MCD, and the record itself has always been uber collectible and very hard to find, although I do remember MCD dropping off a stack of them at Liberty Grooves back in the day. That's where I got mine from. Wish I'd kept a few more of those. Speaking of memories, I remember hearing D drop this back at Flavour of the Month way back in the day, and of course he would follow that with the also collectible and brilliant How Many Miles Back to London, and it was at this time that the crew became known as Silent Eclipse. And if I had more time on tonight's show, I would also play How Many Miles Back to London, or the equally dope B-side to that, MCs, but unfortunately we are constrained by the time we have. From there, we moved into the Dayton Task Force and a lovely track called In Your Neighborhood, another early white label. Of course, some of that crew would go on to become Unique 93, and of course they had some hip-hop as well as house hits in the early 90s, but that was their first release, a lovely put together white label from the Bradford crew, and I love that penultimate verse. Gotta be one of my favourite verses in UK hip hop at the time. It sort of reminds me of the Tough Crew circa My Part of Town. Absolutely brilliant. Another great white label. From there we moved to Manslaughter 666 and a track called Delirium. That was taken from the Rough Cut compilation album, which slipped out quietly in 1991 as part of a youth project that was partly funded by the Prince of Wales Trust. Now all the artists on this particular album went to a youth centre in Stevenage called Bowes-Lyon Centre, which quickly became a hub of hip-hop talent with graffiti writers, b-boys, DJs and MCs. And although the album's reach was sadly confined at the time, a number of talents would emerge in the future from this collective, including Jimmy Ryan, aka Mixmaster J, producer of the majority of the tracks on the album, who would go on to record a string of jungle and hardcore classics in the 90s under a number of names, including The Good, Too Bad and The Ugly. Also on the album was MC Merritt, who would find success as part of hip-hop group 499, who signed a deal with US label Profile in the mid-90s. And finally, one half of Manslaughter 666, who had 2 tracks on the album. We played one of those, that was Delirium. One half of that crew was DJ Tones, who would become a prolific scratch DJ and producer whose credits include work with the Criminal Minds, Suspects, Specific, and even myself. Big shout out to my man DJ Tones. Another very rare record indeed, especially with the cover. It was a white label, but it did actually have a cover. We'll put that up on the YouTube when we post the show on YouTube. Keeping with the hardcore, let's get straight into the one and only Cyrus.
Difficulty, trying to gain recognition. Kicking on the microphone with my mission. Listen, think all the words I have spoken. Then I rock it, then I drop it on a token. A token, I tell it. Then I kick it, then I fix it on a ballad rhyme. I flex it on the microphone, it's fine, that time. Cause people in the industry, they're blind. Shilling it on the front line. Cause I'm picking it up and ripping it up on the mic. Picking it up and ripping it kinda smooth. But when I touch the microphone, it makes you wanna move. People in the record industry wanna diss artists for what they wanna be. But people like that should get dissed themselves. They do it for wealth. Cause this is a world of total corruption. I do this in conjunction with all the people that put the support. They have to get sought. Took the words of the sense and giving a different kind of living to the start of the things I brought. The rhymes of my thoughts. 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 Flowing on this little tip of expression, while I struggle and continue with progression. Thanks and praise to the supreme creator. A different kind of caper. I might be young, but I'm rapping about reality. Cause I'm chatting faction and actuality. Definitions for the words that I am speaking. Brothers probably trying to get a reputation. Doing business on the mic is just cool. I see people trying to act a certain fool. I don't know why. People just realize that among them is the one and only smart guy. Keep on doing what you have to do with pride. Because I know sooner or later you will find all the wishes and the things that you are seeking. The rise of my thoughts. 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 Doing business on the mic like a viper. Growing in the industry and getting riper. Devastation and destruction like a hurricane. The people of this this world are trying to play the same game. Certain artists that perform can't perform, because I know that they're the artists that will fall. The music business is a different kind of thing, you know. You gotta struggle to achieve for your own goals. On this local tip proceeding the finale, I'm not just going on chase and trying to earn a Grammy. I just want people just to stop and understand the rise of my force. The rise of my force. The rise of my force. The rise of my force.
Kane FM.
Let me just visualize this person.
Playing the field, playing the field, playing the field. Now let me done tell you about how I feel. I don't mean to provoke you or the other MCs just sound mediocre. Separations are the remainder, cause knowledge in yourself makes a great entertainer. And in yourself and see you must believe, and if you make the wrong mistake then let's make things even. Now who you'd hope to just cancel? You're moving them fast, slow down Nigel Mansell. Remember me, so now wipe your windshield to crack another pressure, so escape from Springfield. And I'll be your one and only Amityville for the ladies feeling lonely. Playing many tunes like playing a keyboard, melodies your remedy and love's your reward. So why you wanna feel any different? Relationships from the heart meet commitment. So you met plenty of men since the last make contact. They be coming on strong, but they be using the wrong rap. Cause I'm the kind of man to love and hold you plenty. So come on lady, love see me all round dearly. I wanna give you my affections. Baby, I like the way you keep your complexion. What I want is a relationship with stable, and I'm willing and I'm able not to switch like cable. Real tight with my dancing. I'm bringing roses around your house and after dinner romancing. And if you ever try to forget me, you're gonna realize and run, come get me. Thinking of a memory, I kept the teddy bear and luscious letters you were sending me. Give with all our emotions. That's what we used to say with commitment and devotion. Love be the fuel for a basic foundation. So baby, don't leave, you're my sweet inspiration. Ladies, better think before you play the field. Cause come nowadays, protection means the pill. So let's get cooperative. You may dance, but don't be bopping with chiropodist. Moving at a crazy pace to let them know we'd have some of this. Boy, you better say no. Couldn't believe the boy's really naive. Try and realize it's a deadly disease. AIDS is for real, give it up, better pause. Ignorance for a sexual cause. Try to recollect, recognize that I was. Too much lies will take you in by surprise. In actual fact, what you catch is unrighteous. This damaging to yourself that it might just make you realize enough to enter this action. Righteously, this might just be sabotage or jeopardy to capture. So don't be weak, you're the main attraction. It doesn't really matter what your direction is. Just make sure you become a perfectionist. And when it seems so respect just diminishes, we have to surround ourselves with positive images. Hear this, what's written in the articles. Now how many hearts get blown away to particles. And oh well, it seems to be kinda like we used to kiss. It always felt like dynamite. And all the topics we used to discuss.
Hello? Hey woman, this is the second time I've called you.
Talking on the phone, make my blood flow rush. You see me now, here's what I suggest you do. Love me, cause I'm the kind of man to rescue you. Or maybe even marry me. Baby, you don't need no substitute charity. All I wanna do is really get next to you. Tell me now, isn't that you expect to do? Love be the fuel for a basic foundation. So baby, don't leave, you're my sweet inspiration. Second example, lust for another makes the next man trample. So why you wanna try and deceive me? No turning back from another getting seedy. Materialistic seems so simplistic. The more you want, now let's get realistic. Street credibility's about your reputation. Better think twice or put your life in jeopardy. Better think again before you play the field. Cause negligence might make your blood spill. To all your fellas and your ladies, there's more to life than just producing babies. How can you ever expect to advance when you never think twice about taking the chance now? You know it's good for morale. A love can make a change, you get technical. Cause here comes the question, why? Cause we're young and true or negative talk would take offense like a gun. Stormy weather brings a brighter sunshine. Now you know that I'll let kind. Sensitivity, but don't take liberties. Best believe I'm your Mr. Right. Feel the breezes will shift with ease. Cause you're the kind of woman men wish to please. You don't wanna pay me none of your mind. I'm just living for your love that I can't resign. Let's face it, bring it up, put it back and chase it. I can give you loving that you know ain't basic. Whatever you choose to be handing me, we can live a life two of us understandably. No matter what the status, kids once again innocent, use a speech apparatus. Better think again before you play the field. Cause playing this game is only done for sex appeal. This is Storm stepping through 91, through eternity, peace and love. Fellas, don't forget to put the caps on your hats.
Kane 103.7 FM.
Some lyrics if I can go back. Give me a quick way. What's some skills? Come on. Clear out the airway. Transmission with the rhythm of operatic plus amasiatic aromatic. The grooves are causing static as I transmit. Talk you must appreciate. Cycle and cyclone. Whirlwinds elevators. I wrote the rotation. Creations creating dictations of phrases. The faders frustrated. Me from the pressure of leisure lyrics are letting off. I see them on stage. I think they better get off. The super supremo. Watch me and Vito. Preserving the pressure. Measure minds for the ego. Intelligent the key is irrelevant. It's not me. And just like a movie. But you never move me. With energy, rhythm's the remedy. What's the potion? Technical professional suggesting a dose of a radio wave sound step with a sequence. I follow in footsteps, I follow as the frequent. Back to back lyrics interlocking the intellect. I shake and correct what's left, let the others left. They're sleeping. That means you probably know the way. Transmission, live on air. Transmission. Transmission. Turn to burn the mic when I hold tight, ignite insight for the lyrics to the recite, for the rhyme to the grow, one show, form, flow, more. Build on and hold on to mission is that song. Solo, prologue, rhyme that last long. You're a Decepticon, I'm a Constructicon. I'm tied to recycle, MCs recycle. Step to me, they're just suicidal. MC idol, cause it's vital for survival. I'm the MC to take my homicidal. MCs terrorize, taking by surprise. Rhymes are analyze, music equalize. Brains terrorizing, energizing. Futuristically, authentically, simplistically, realistically speaking. Force release for the membrane. J-A-Y are the letters of the name. Domain, my name plays babe. Defender style, let the man like Einstein. Brought many goose MCs like a landmine. Combine my time, no time for the rhyme that I feel. I construct for the lyrics to the D's on transmission. Taking a full competition. I'm taking it back and sitting for the main ones that I have in store. Rhymes galore, many more than explore. What does it take to make a hardcore transmission? Come on. Transmission. Come on. Transmission. Come on. Transmission. Come on. Transmission. I've got the motive to motivate. Select the intellect with intent to demonstrate. Irregular rhymes written to match a rhythm. Give a drop and lyrics to demonstrate an accelerated rhythm. But hold your horses, the source is unknown. Attention is needed as the mic cyclone. It hits to refuse the weak grooves and confuse. Lose the few who pursue with weak views. Excuse, I'm refusing. The beats are cruising, lyrics are oozing, introducing. Philosophical, phenomenal, topical, hardcore style. Make you worthwhile, but you got Cena. Your style is master, but my style is wild style. Empty futile, but you got no style. Lyrically, still systemically, what is lyrically, symmetrically, poetically, incidentally, endemically, specifically, specifically, got to mention my invention, not direction, transmission.
Yo, what's up? This is Q Rock from Son of Noise, representing on Kane FM 103.7. Peace.
Welcome back to the Pioneers Hip Hop Show, which today is a 90s UK white label only special, and I have to say it is a treasure trove of beautiful hardcore underground brilliance. So let's get back to the story before we talk about the tracks we just played. And we find ourselves in mid to late 1991, and as time went by and the expected commercial success of UK hip hop unfortunately failed to materialise, I remember those times well, the music started to push more underground. But interestingly, the flow of UK white label only self-released 12 inches became even greater. Perhaps the raison d'etre had now changed, and maybe it was more about doing things for self, as the majors were sadly turning their back on the UK with the rise of American gangster rap, amongst other things. However, fortunately, although often overlooked, hence those high prices now, white label self-released hip-hop was healthier than ever. So let's get back to the tracks we played, and the first track we played was by Cyrus, which was another self-released record, and it was his debut and was a collection of brilliance in my opinion. Now Cyrus would of course go on to be part of Bushkiller in the mid-90s, and he also released a couple of other 12-inch singles after that. We then moved to World DMC champion Cutmaster Swift and MC Storm's self-released single Playing the Field. Always takes me back to shows like Richie Rich Rap Academy, love that 12. And then finally we moved to a very expensive piece, and in my mind their strongest release, the brilliant Transmission by Construction. Now Construction, which featured London legend Bunny Bread, released 3 white label 12 inches that were actually put out by Sure Delight Records, but never actually received a proper record label release. Maybe it's because the label were focusing more on records like the UK issue of Spoonie G's Godfather or Lakim Shabaz's debut album, for obvious commercial reasons I guess. But all 3 Construction 12s are hard to find and were printed in small numbers. However, Transmission has always been the one that everyone tries to find, and like I say, arguably the best of the 3, but all great 12s and well worth seeking out. Now just before we move on, a little bit of gig news. This week you can catch myself and Specific alongside Kasky, DSK and the Mass Appeal crew amongst others at the Loft in Southampton. That's on Saturday night. And hot off the press, we've just been given another support date for the Jungle Brothers in June. That'll be myself and Specific as well as some others to be announced. More info on that as I get it. Okay, up next, time for my label buddy Chrome and his debut.
Rake the leaves on a garden with a rake. Use a baking tray to bake a cake. In dictionary, meanings to words. Using maps, books is quite absurd. If you wanna catch AIDS, go use a whore. Wanna go outside, use the door. Come back in, just use the doorbell. Wanna find water, use a well. Make it easier, use the tap. Wanna just record, go by snap. Protect it with grit, so protect yourself from gold. Where I go, playing with pieces, don't play main source. Take a beat for journey, take up the heavy deep course. Playing with drugs, you're playing with fire. If you wanna reach the top, that's your desire. Cause these are the things that you should know. Like if you eat well, you should go strong, fit and healthy. Work with heart and you'll grow wealthy. I may be not in the woods, I could, but I can't, so I shan't stand on the sand. Take a fuse, the brain, stand this highway. Looking up to the highways, lanes for trains, next the seats on the planes cause mayhem. For those with noses, striking the poses. So why did I chose this? Cause on it I know this. I bounce into the new school fool, showing you how I use my rap as a tool. First off, I blast up in another dimension, and I will mention that this causes tension. Is this I wish to hold? Be bold, I move and move. This track is back just to attack against enemies, not friends of me. So remember CD, a doubt, my name will be heard around the world as I shout. Clearly, are you afraid of me? Well, it shouldn't be. I'm not considered the enemy, but the friend as I defend my area against the sellers. We're dead, but beware after two feathers from birds as we're plucked out. Because of our originality, you better watch out. Feather number one is going on 7 and taking us back your back. Was number two much is up with a vicious rap filled with temerity as I enter the zone where the two feathers take on the microphone.
Feedback beat.
And don't stop.
Feedback beat.
And don't stop.
Feedback beat.
And don't stop.
Feedback beat.
Two turntables and the microphone.
The times I write, times things comes to mind. Things I do are solely inclined. First of us, then I start to the rhyme. Funk is pumped up, beats pulled into line. Line to line with the bass put to a snare. Victims break dragged into our key slur. Then come and throw, up and away. Got time to waste, we got time to delay. Cost of rhymes already prepared. Equal amounts of words and verbs shared. Nobody holds the phone or the spotlight. Dance routine by the true hold tight. Brings you the meaning of dedication. Taking time to catch eyes of the nation. Rap takes you higher just like inflation. Still take time to notice DT creation and heed the message. Pay attention to the rule as we show you how we use our rap as a tool. Warrior in a heroic adventure. I enter into the present, not the future. Something you should get used to is the tutor. Info combat, it's such a encounter. In a new decade, we say today hip-hop parade as we go on a long crusade. On a road to fame in the DT mobile. Freestyles on the go, while your D's on the wheels. Listening to some legends of hip-hop at the time of the new school. Talent is what we got. We're on the road, we abide by the rules. Come and throw, using a rap now, as a joke. Back in, bouncing, jumping around and making a sound. And unity is the key, we're underground. And now we told you what the tool is about. I just say this is the last line, so I'ma sign out. Peace. Yeah, going out to the East Standing Rap Unit. To all the people who supported me throughout the years. To Jackie, peace out. This is coming to you from the DT posse. Shirdy, Arky, Amphro, The Chrome, Two True Dancers. And peace to Pierce on the mixing board. We out.
Kane FM.
I feel real good this evening, and I like to say I feel good for one reason, that we're all here together for peace, for unity, to support our black people and their struggle.
Get me out of this damn cage, I'll break the damn safe too far. The brother is now on a rampage, the initiative steps up, I keep the ones kept up. Creativity means my rum's kept giving those in the USA. No matter what you say, you can't test for the UK. The king and the master ace was at the pace, the world's rappers. But now they have to face the UK contender won't surrender. Be taken hostage or prisoner of war, and I'm sure that when it comes to producing lines, I'm slamming. But like facts, you'll find that I'm cramming as many words into lyrics as you could get to. If you can't test with the styles, don't be upset. I'm sick and tired of coming in second place, putting in second race. So I'm running the record base, I don't weaken all the minutes, but cross the finish line first. Breaking the traditional curse is why I'm here. A pioneer leading Britain into the light. Cause boy, it's time to fight the power. I'm getting stronger by the hour, having the strength to label and the seed like a flower. You're a daffodil, a weak sellout sucker. Conclusion, I have to kill all suckers like you in the vicinity. I consider you to be a threat to the industry. It's not victimization, there's no chance of it. You're making records so idiots can dance with. Boy, you'll be landing in defeat. Don't be surprised when I tell you to retreat. And all other suckers are waiting to rematch TUF to the KUT scratch.
The British Empire and the United States will have to be somewhat mixed up together in some of their affairs for mutual and general advantage. You do your work, and we will do our best. Perhaps it may be our turn soon. Perhaps it may be our turn now.
and gentlemen.
You're listening to Kane 103.7 FM.
What is thy bidding, my master? There is a great disturbance in the force. I have felt it. We have a new enemy.
Society's system, words of wisdom. Brothers give me straight to abide by Islam. True colours, perfect scenery, damnation in hell. This is what it seems to be. True colours, enemies and lovers. People getting smothered when the devil's uncovered. Through the times I'm sticking to my pace. It ain't hard, I got a thumping bass. Keeping head straight, call me hard at times. There's another being shot every time I got charms. But I'll wait before it's too late. Reveal all my text and open up the gate. See, I'm sick of constant bloodshed. No difference in clammy, got a burn in every head. A gold line, red, gold and green. Supremacy of rights by holding up a smoke screen. The world turns, leaving open scars. The answer to starvation of a granny population. The Rupert School's got its head in the sand. You see it when you were younger, now it doesn't understand. Come on, but a word, so what I never heard. Jail me or time street and never meant that much to me. Living to conclusions, fulfill my own hypocrisy. Let loose up on a planet by the use of my dexterity. At last, the chance to make a bet. It's taking 6 years to get before I respect. Hold the war on the ball, I stayed in check. Live the vapor life like Thomas O'Beck. Came to my senses, learned the clan, banned the crack. Delirious some reason, now there's no turning back. Straight to the positive, this is my chance. Give the kid a spotlight, you make him dance. Give him 10 seconds to do his thing. Then you're back and full of nothing and say you give a ring. Well, the kid's a lot, take a beer, my stuff. Got a knife to your throat and he's ready to cut. Labeled as a criminal, he's playing his role. Acting like a hooligan just to satisfy his soul. There's a front or I can do this. Run away through the first clue, the number two. Move on to the third, it's hurt and then you're through. You move straight into a scene of pure intelligence. The laws of the side, there's no time for irrelevance. Nevertheless, I keep my mind on a flyway. Things are getting rough, that's enough when I don't stay. Party conservative, the reach you never live. What I gotta give goes through some like a sieve. You fetch more sanity right in your face. Symbiotic reproduction of a passive outrace. Heat one boy, the first son. None done to give you all some. I mentioned disapprovalcy, fight the last velocity. Open up your mind, you find the touches of democracy. Yes, you got to do it, but it's like a bullshit rolling. Then you find the answer, but you know you always knew it. Heat one is back, severe I'm attack. He said I'm a top of the main, I reckon I'm a sugar shack, jack, yak. I never do it, I drop back. Just to let you know the sugar shack is on attack. These are the things that drive you to insanity. No law, a bore, yes, a saw. Capture my pure to the lower at the door. Captured and you're down and you're going downtown. Cannot reason with no reason, there's no reason to be found. Stating relating with the verbalistic addict. The mind is in the weapon, it's a reason for panic.
Yo, what's up? This is Chrome representing the All C&I, No Half Stepping Records. And you're checking out my man, Whirlwind D, on the Pioneers Hip Hop Show on Kane FM. Keep it locked.
Kane 103.7 FM, the Pioneers Hip Hop Show in full effect. If you've joined us for the first time this evening, we have our gaze firmly fixed on white label only UK business, predominantly from the early 90s. And what do these records have in common? Well, they're all self-released, are now hard to get, and most importantly, they're brilliant hardcore UK hip-hop records. So first up in that volley of cuts was Deftex's brilliant debut EP and a track called Rap as a Tool. Now this did come out on a label, Soundclash. However, it was a white label, and in fact it was the first from Soundclash Records, to which the crew had many links. So for me it does qualify. Mostly though, it is a brilliant hardcore record. And yeah, I remember that EP well. Again, it's another one that we got in Liberty Grooves back in the days, and it's one that I still play regularly today. Massive shout out to my man Chrome and the rest of the crew. We then connected the dots with another very talented artist who I've also had the pleasure of working with over the years, and that's my man Ollie Sung, otherwise known as Tough Cut, and his debut as part of License to Kill alongside DJ Life of Breaking Bread fame and Too Fine on the mic. And I should be a little more precise there. This particular record, it was an album, a white label album with DJ Life on one side and Tough Cut and Too Fine on the other side. It's one of those lovely hardcore underground pieces. Big shout out to my man Tough Cut. Of course, it's well worth mentioning that Tough Cut, like Chrome, is still making great records today. You can head over to both Chrome and Tough Cut's Bandcamp page for lots of goodies. Well worth checking out. Finally, we played a track called Reason for Panic by the Sugar Shack crew. Now, this crew hailed from Cheltenham, and the 12-inch single at the time, or this particular one, they treated as a demo and used it for promotional purposes. This is partly due to some of the samples used in there, and also as a device to bring attention to the crew, as many crews were doing so at the time. I guess a bit like Bandcamp and the non-physical approach these days that often happens before crews manage to get something out on wax with a label. Now, Sugar Shack would nearly score a deal with a label after Soul to Soul played the record at the Africa Centre, but unfortunately, and perhaps due to the prevailing conditions that I mentioned earlier in the market at the time, this deal wouldn't materialise. Although members Sugarcane, Kid Spice and DJ Melody wouldn't get signed at the time, this wouldn't be the end of their journey, with DJ Melody becoming long-lasting. Massive shout out to my man Kit Glover, aka Long Lasting. You can go and check his music out over on Bandcamp. Really dope producer. Also involved with the recent Oliver Twist album as well, so go check that out. Okay, back to our final set of stingers, and my man Def J, aka the original one, and his crew, Encona Course.
Just taking a look. Yes. This is MC Telto reporting live from Clarksville on the street, you know. And I'm in my boy Def J. And yeah, I know Def J got something to say, cause it's from Encona Course and all that, you know. So Jay, how can I put it to you? Jay, take it away! When I'm in it, speaking, then fling more hypo, ripo, come in with a typo code. Doesn't solve with the rough meanings, I want to be letting an average rap and a veteran. I saw floor that snore, or negative, where rappers should be used like a sedative. My pharmacy, a pharmacy, that fleet on the road with lyrical gold. That's the way I play, I slay, I spray. I snap donga, but I zonga. Gracefully, bass to me, race to me, then he get done, he hastily. On the back door, or in him in the whack door, play yourself. What the hell is it that for? Obviously, I caught in the conference, Jimmy the day, get it no way. I got it, and it's no long truth. Try to run onto the roof, hypo, critical stanzas, prove a truth, yeah, hip hop school, let me knock your goose. Again, my friend, you're pretty chump. War, any vector sector, make your choice of one. One selector, you vocab to nab and stab the incomplete, yeah, coming from the street. So, Jay, that's how you keep buck down on the streets. That's how we're doing it, that's how we're doing it, that's how we're doing it. Well, Jay, I love the way you keep buck. So, will you please give me some more? Alright, check this out, give me some more. Okay. Look at the window, wind blow, lay low, knowing what they out upflow, like a force of breeze, faces freeze. Jeez, Jay, I never knew I could get these, but I kept the rock profile. Too many people wanna deal with no star. Freestyle, ain't got none of it, run a bit, shit, lick my shoes, I want none of it. To beat me, your mom must have run a horse, cause I'm far too Encona Course. A step around the rock stop, maybe cause I come from a wild block. Course really stakes the area, I feel like a wise man, cause I'm getting wearier of the system. Kissing like this, gonna live in this place, which pissed out lives. Rubbish pop, sky high, why? I want a piece of the rich pie, not the son of a shit. But I'm a young black G-U-N-Y. To the piece of rich pie, they did not. But I'll teach when I get my piece, no weed for my juice, cause I'm coming from the street, yeah. So you kicked up, round two. Oh yeah, lovely Jay. Round two, I'm stepping in there. So you know, like living on Portsville, I mean, you know, people are gonna try and fuck my chest, yeah. So, I mean, what you gonna say? It's like this. How many times do I have to say? to SCK with the J to ESJ. Excuse my French, my asthma's tension or behavior. Be it on favor, then I can save ya. That's your problem, not mine. Solid drill on both of those lines. And if I hear them, I don't fear them. Never wanna wear them, I gotta cheer them. It's red scare, head dead, that's their plan. No overweight instead, an explosion take place on the east side. I wanna be arrested, my name is a B-side. But that's scope, you know, you broke. Pseudo, I far back, attack you go. Into a mental state, not break. Too late, your membrane was salad on a plate. The diverse MC4's food for the audacious. Who wanna intrude, rude. From the space, you're steering me. Respected fools, I hope you're hearing me. Cause I ain't no game in life. I hold my mental like a mother holds a knife. Until my job out here is complete, so take a seat. Coming from the street, yeah.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. In the house. Most definitely now. So, yeah. Hey, Juicy, go ahead and say, you wanna say hello to anybody that's late?
Alright, there we go. Definitely the one named Telltale in the house. Most definitely on the backup. Mad Bomber, Mr. K. Engineer Early B, definitely in the house. Got K and A. Most definitely in the place.
Yo, Brother Lee,
in the house. You know, still well.
Don't forget him.
Asses in there.
Somewhere.
Yo, somewhere in there.
Alright.
Just send me something, man. I'm out. Alright.
Ladies and gentlemen,
you're listening to Kane 103.7 FM.
And you will know my name is
Kane FM.
Insane Macbeth presents some nasty, stinking, dotted, genre-ridden dungeon funk. War for the spirit, war for the mind, war for the spirit, war for the mind. Loved by few, hated by most, feared by all, and a color of toast, mate. Loved by few, hated by most, feared by all, and a corner of toast. From the sticks to where these estate bricks can make you sick. This gen is so intelligent it could make you sick. Some are quick, the diss the program, the jam is slow. We don't mix the metaphor so you can't catch this flow. But yeah, everything we do is copied by you. You might change the label, but I know the coup who hijacked the jazz and blues became rock. Trip hop and big beat is made from hip hop, but they love the music and still hate the man. Call me walking England, a cockagin in Japan. They call us all kind of names, mate. Under their breaths, I'm like Sherry. Pay yourself with my check. I wreck microphones cause I'm a freedom fighter. Couldn't see my story, so I became the writer. Send a message in my music in the form of a song to let Uno know there's a war going on. Loved by few, hated by most, feared by all, and a corner of toast. Loved by few, hated by most, feared by all, and a corner of toast. It's going on and on and on and on and on. The war's going, the war's going. It goes on and on and on and on and on. The war's going, the war's going. Well, whose space is this space? But my space is spatial. Try to misplace my space to catch a facial. We speak the truth because we might get blast. I know we're taught to be children with no questions asked. So watch ya, keep fit and watch ya, follow fashion and watch ya, smoke ish, lose your passion. What do ya? Love your mom. What do ya? Hate your pops. What do ya? Act so dumb. What do ya? Love the show. What do ya? Cruise the streets. What do ya? Go nowhere. What do ya? Need a beat. What do ya? Not care. What do you know more about sport and less about your kids? Why do you spend so much on nails and why your lifestyle slip into a pit of despair? I care this much, girl. Your mind's all flabby, but your body looks buff. It's tough upon the few. We must stay strong. You can't see the battle lines in this war. There's a war for the spirit, war for the mind. The war for the body was lost long time. There's a war for the spirit, war for your mind. The war for your body was lost long time. It goes on and on and on and on and on.
Hey yo, this is Phil Most Chill, still out to kill, and you are listening to the Pioneers Hip Hop Show presented by Whirlwind D on Kane FM. Get busy or get lost.
Welcome back to the Pioneers Hip Hop Show on Kane 103.7 FM. We are very nearly at the end of our white label special. Now, first up was a lovely pound sterling white label, the sophomore released by Encona Course, and a track called The Streets. Hardcore business all the way, and a lovely prelude to Just Save It, which would come out on Cold Sweat the following year, of course, with Def J then as a solo artist. Gotta give a massive big up to my man Def J, aka the original one, still making music to this very day. Had the pleasure of performing together many times over the years. Check out the original one on Bandcamp. Still making music, great music, well worth investing your pennies in. We then moved to one of the grails of UK hip-hop in collecting terms, at least in its original form. That was a track called MC Killer by the Body Snatchers. Now, before DJ Supreme launched Backbone Records with Ice Pick's phenomenal Criminal 12-inch, this little beauty slipped out around 1995. It was actually initially a test pressing of around 30 to 50 copies, but it never got a proper release. Not sure what the reason was, but it remained just as a super limited white label test pressing. Now, the record became almost mythical, and for a while many doubted its existence, but I first came across it via my man Arrow, who tracked down a copy, and then he tracked down a second copy which I got from him, so I'm very, very grateful to Arrow. Big up to you, sir. Years later, it was issued by Gibbo, the Gibbo label, with a different track listing. I'm not extolling the virtues of that label because I know there were some practices that some of the artists didn't agree with. But what I will say, it does mean you can get a copy of that at a much cheaper price. Well worth seeking out. Anyway, the original, which I referred to, which I played, remains one of the rarest UK rap records out there. And I'm not surprised, with DJ Supreme, Ice Pick absolutely killing it on the bars and some serious venomous tongues in there. It's actually sold for upwards of £500 in the past. So for our final track, we go to another uber rare record, and most importantly brilliant. I'll just stop for a second to say, I know I've talked about rarity here, but really that doesn't mean anything. It's all about the music. That's what matters. In many ways, these records have become rare because for whatever reason, and because they were so limited at the time, they didn't get the credit they deserved at the time. But because they are fantastic records, of course, they are highly sought after now. And quite a number of them have seen reissue over the years, so it's well worth checking out. Labels like Britcall, Romance and Underground United who bring these to us at a much cheaper price. But let's go back to the track that I played. It was a track from the late Insane Macbeth, and a track called Loved by Few, Hated by Most, which featured Huckleberry Finn. And that was taken from an album that would never get a release, much like the Body Snatchers record. So in many ways, I think the handful of white labels that exist and are very elusive these days were probably test pressings. And so again, it's another very hard to get record, but a fantastic album all the same. Okay, so we are at the end of our White Label special. A huge thank you for listening and joining me on this journey. We will do a US White Label special in the future. There are, of course, lots of other incredible White Label only releases that we didn't cover tonight, but as always, we can't be exhaustive in the time we've got, and we will play those on future shows. Okay, it's time for the new music. So I've got 5 fantastic cuts to play. First up, we have the next release. It's a Beeline exclusive for the Pioneers show. It's the next release on Beeline Recordings by the Doozer and Jar One, and it's called Space Bear Clique, and there is a video dropping very soon done by my man Tempo Media. Paul Foster, big up to you, sir. I know it's going to be a brilliant record to match a brilliant single. We're going to drop that first. Speaking of brilliance, we then move into my man Junior Dispro. He has a brand new album about to drop on the Plague label. Keep your eye out on the Plague Bandcamp for that. But he has also dropped this fantastic hidden content club 7-inch. I love the concept, fellas. Massive big up to Junior Dispro and the rest of the Plague crew for that. The track's called Hawk Ghost, the hidden content club remix. We're then going to move into a lovely record called Beatastic by Can't Be Copied. Big up to the Can't Be Copied crew. If you want to check out their new album, it's a great album, highly recommended. You need to go over to can'tbecopied.com for that. We then move into my man Kasky and Bad Batch and Same Old, available on streaming platforms at the moment, hoping for a vinyl release. It's a fabulous EP, well worth checking out. Track's called Same Old. And finally, I'm going to go back a little bit in time to my man Frankie Raw and Alakazam and the original They Don't Know. It's such a slamming track, and last month got me thinking about that. So we got 5 to come next. We will catch you in a couple of weeks' time. Remember, we're on every 4 weeks, 9 o'clock on a Monday, Kane FM, and you can check us out on the YouTube as well. I leave you with the Doozer and Jar One.
Don't justify means, can't trust in my dreams. Just customize memes being beamed into my stream of consciousness. Catching on to this theme, big picture can't be seen by adjusting your screen. You gotta look away, book a day to turn them off, cause everybody's playing hooker sucker and you're good enough. I suppose you think you're bigger than the power of suggestion, being led by the nose, just in the opposite direction, not just those you oppose. You got a question, but the key holders to your own doors of perception. Why they telling you that? What's in it for them? They've said it before, before and they'll say it again. Whether they pull a fast one or it's drip, 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 lead you straight to the wishing well for you to sip, sip, sip. You better wise up, I'm talking lickety split. Before a false prophet profits from having you in their grip. Ends don't justify means, can't trust in my dreams, just customize means being beamed. Ends don't justify means, can't trust in my dreams, just customize means. Ends don't justify means, can't trust in my dreams, just customize memes being beamed. Ends don't justify means, can't trust in my dreams, just customize memes. It's complex, let me put it all in context. This warning is as much for myself, I must confess. If you're gully and gullible, causing hullabaloos, gonna need to check your sources before I listen to you. And if that causes offense before you breach the peace, know that this right here's an opinion piece. If I'm entitled to anything, it's gotta be that. I'm not trying to challenge the fact that the earth is flat. Apologies, I couldn't keep a straight face there. It's round and being juggled by a ginormous space bear. Although I'm clearly tongue-in-cheek as I speak, it will only need a week to spawn a space bear clique. Cause people love a crowd to follow while still claiming they're unique. And every time I think the craziness has reached its peak, I look up there, see the terrain is still steep, and wonder whether this relentless pace is one I wanna keep. Ends don't justify means, can't trust in my dreams, just customize memes being beamed. Ends don't justify means, can't trust in my dreams, just customize memes. Ends don't justify means, can't trust in my dreams, just customize memes being beamed. Ends don't justify means, can't trust in my dreams, just customize memes. Hurts your cerebellum, hard to tell who's rebelling, who's just yelling to supplement the supplements they're selling. Remove the mask so you can breathe and be free, and so the surveillance state can clearly see your distinguishing features all logged and traced to extinguish any dissent and keep us in place. If you paper over cracks and ignore the contradictions, end up cherry picking facts and acting out a fiction. What more can I say? Whatever gets you through the day, I guess all the world's a stage, you found a script for your play. I think it would be a tragedy if it was really a farce, and too much misinformation made this act your last. You got the first bit right, question the mainstream narrative. Gotta make sure its replacement ain't embarrassing. Freedom is recognized necessity. You got the right ingredients, but you're still messing up the recipe. Ends don't justify means, can't trust in my dreams, just customize memes being beamed. Ends don't justify means, can't trust in my dreams, just customize memes. Ends don't justify means, can't trust in my dreams, just customize memes being beamed. Ends don't justify means, can't trust in my dreams, just customize memes.
And now, ladies and gentlemen,
you're listening to Kane 103.7 FM.
Jam fly, hard, keep a chassis like a caravan. Elizabeth Jew, a couple carat on the slapping hand. Flatten to before fatter than a formerly fatter stand. Flatten any creating the foot and getting the better than. And down by the bylaws on highways and tricorns. Use up the last line, leave that front the high score. Now that the bow cat, the proud through your township. The roundhouse and shouted, the gods is surrounded. I'm right through the system, I see food that strike to the seafood. You tried on the slide to the smite you. That's after a couple of tonics, a gold lummox. A knowledge of horror and dunnage. Promise to punish as recess and pointers. For monsters in sizes define you provide the for JJ Mobiler. These grinders for highs to apply to medullas and diamonds produced in a high status jewelers.
Turbo done, you think me confident? Turbo done, you think me confident? Turbo done, you think me confident? You think me confident? Done, you think me confident? You think me confident? Done, confident. Turbo done.
The one starters, one more than you on the upstart. Tax on the bucket to the end of the month bar. Blue color chop with a Tesco club car or Metro bus pass. I run this gun pass. Your gastro free course. Now duck and bean sauce, so shut your cake hole. Left up your meat talk. It's gospel from Gloucester to gospel. Colossal Clark coast to rocks and God. Try to buy fossil war chalk in the nostril dump. Rap like a cummerbund. That from Merseyside, Wakefield to Sunderland. Our prime sense from a state like well underdone. This ain't the place if you're wasted or cumbersome. Nothing too fast, they all run when the thunder comes. I'm taking scalps when it hates, still the number one. I sting like a chili sauce. Bob like a cork floats in broad strokes. Swoop from the source like a hawk ghost. Hawk ghost, hawk ghost, hawk ghost, hawk ghost, hawk ghost.
Turbo done, think me confident. Turbo done, you think me confident. Turbo done, you think me confident. You think me confident.
Hawk ghost, hawk ghost, hawk ghost.
You think me confident, done, confident. Turbo done, you think me confident.
103.7 Kane FM.
I learned to slow it down just a little so you could catch the words in the middle. Syllables, understand exactly what I mean. Sound so clean, though very dirty. City life embedded, my fabric's intelligent. And out, punch you in your mouth though. Don't forget I'm ghetto, just raised with manners. I politely hit you with this, I don't eat pork at all. It's add Amy Arthurham, come on, catch on. This ain't slow enough, y'all. Can y'all hear me clearly showing y'all? I'm a real MC, but deadly. Staying focused, but they keep poking, not knowing this bad cage is open. Till the claws get to ripping something. Bullets in my back remind me just how scared they are. Talk behind my back reminds me I'm a superstar they gazing. How could they not? My flow so amazing. Keep it simple with a lot of meaning. I'm on a lot of time, not demons, and I'm polite. Told your baby mama, drink this in the please, cause she's deep as the ocean. Let's get this right. I'm self-made, don't need a stamp. I'm the post office, babe. Runaway train, get out my way. Don't get on tracks with me. Weak MCs, respect the beat. Soft times 3, my skills divide. Till I'm the only one in sight. I wrote this bit, recorded the CBC hit the same night. I got it, must keep rocking. Yeah, I'm so dope, giving hip-hop hope. I'm so rich morally, enjoy life when I was broke. False images shattered, your glass jars filled with blood. When my fist connects you far, I can't stand for disrespect. I might check you, shut up. I catch wreck, cars collide, my lyrics hit the windshield. I'm spitting right, saliva hot like lava. Vocal cords erupting with volcano lyrics. Not the first, but the best who did it. Just being me. Can you call this rapping? It feel like something new to me. Conjured up all my pain, then put it up on a beat. Killing all opponents swiftly, the rowdy MC. My flow's unique without losing my audience. I'm real MC, say I represent. I'm phenomenal. Hold up, man. Let me catch my breath. Okay, I do this my way, you'll catch on and boom back. Lyrics and flows over dope beats, original concept. Fans try to intercept the work in the mail, but the dogs can't smell. We packaged it well, forgive me. I told you rap was my diary, but can't speak upon cold cases they won't give me on. I seen Young Thug. I hope he beat it. If he don't, that's next for all of us. Use our lyrics to lock us up. I watch what I say, come on. This beat's banging. My producer, Mr. Rocket, can't be copied. What I'm saying goes well. You can tell we ain't playing backgrounds different, combined, magnificent. For hip-hop, truly represent by the album, met we shock 'em. Electrifying our songs is no denying what the game's been missing since I was in prison. Now I'm home, put myself on. Me and Mr. Rocket take the world by storm. After umbrella, I spit like the love we do. That's why it's so exciting. He ain't gotta lift a finger, I'll do all the fighting. I get to it. Brick City, that's North New Jersey. 07104, I represent Charlotte, Queen City. I live there, we worldwide though. Most of the time, rolling solo, what grown men do. You don't know, I see you at your shows, huddled up, he's smacking all on your butt, all amp looking gay to me. I mind my business. You're not worthy for your name to be mentioned, but mine is. I ain't finished these bars, I got a 10 of my kids, man. For real. They about to pull up in a second, man. Get at 'em.
Kane 103.7 FM.
Attitude round my way, my hands are Yeah. I'm staring through the bottom of a pint glass. Now all of my problems seem magnified. Man, I could sit back and say, damn, I tried, but I'm here to ride the waves until the tides take my life. My brother took his own, another gone too soon. Advice to him was only putting plasters on a gaping wound. The idea of death was a soothing tune. I wish we could have chilled once more before we went and saw the tomb. My mind's consumed by the weight of our decisions, trying to connect during the time of pure division. Like I'm carrying freight, rescue provisions for my people on missions. The system ain't shaking our vision. I feel an incision made to my lower abdomen. Pierce the tissue, cause an issue, make me mad at man. As it stands, I feel as if we've been made a target. Life sold for stories told, organs on the black market. A portion of yourself available at auction to the biggest corporations just to use for extortion. Reality contortionists to form the twist you read. The journalists are truth abortionists. My ability to care is leaving. It's the same old chase gold, days cold, stay low. Attitude round my way where heads are known to reach altitude. Same old chase gold, days cold, stay low. Attitude round my way where heads are known to reach altitude.
Time to center my composure and focus. Propose a toast for never giving up and chasing infinity. Edging close to divinity. Now I'm noticing everything I see is directing me to my destiny. Not resisting what's meant for me. No longer subconsciously sabotaging my potential. The purpose quenching your existential thirst. Expressing these words to provoke a healthy sense of worth. Necessary for global survival in order to rescue the earth. Never attached to unpredictable outcomes. I remember when it used to be about fun back then before the doubt won. So take your power and your presence back. The system is deliberately designed to keep you guessing where you're at. I'm not referring to geographic location. What I mean is inspiration for your ceiling of imagination. No time for stagnating, gravitating towards infinite time and space. Appreciate the push and pull which life creates.
Chase gold, stay low. Heads are known to reach altitude. Chase gold, stay low. Heads are known to reach altitude. Chase gold, stay low. Heads are known to reach altitude. Chase gold, stay low. Heads are known to reach altitude. It's the same old chase gold, days cold, stay low. Attitude round my way where heads are known to reach altitude. Where the kids are active rude, smoking till their face turns blue. Grab a few, let me show you a place you won't come accustomed to. Shit never changes, my deficit's still in change and I'm stoned as I wander aimless. Nothing to discover in the borough wearing out my trainers. Witnesses smothered innocence, on some non-containers. I'm seeing vagrant vagrants, chasing payments out keys with a pissy fragrance. Crack addicts are causing mad static as pagans. Play Monopoly as poverty sits adjacent. And read the social media's a book with blank pages. Where's the food for thought if the field's grain? I should be taking care of the seedlings instead of leaving fish bleeding from the hook line. I sink in the blind rage cause fuck fighting. They're quick to put the muzzle on the dog that barks. Too busy feeding them Russian oligarchs. It's the same old chase gold, days cold, stay low. Attitude round the way where heads are known to reach altitude. Same old chase gold, days cold, stay low. Attitude round the way where heads are known to reach altitude. Same old chase gold, days cold, stay low. Attitude round the way where heads are.
You're listening to the sounds of Kane 103.7 FM.
Whose funeral is it? Yours.
When I plan my attack, I doubt that you're ready.
I'll be the apple to the panic, assassinator poetic. You better call a medic, cause you're flowing dead pathetic. Yeah, I said it, you feel like a prosthetic. My style is energetic, and seem like epidemic, but you're never gonna get it. The battle lines are drawn, the allegiance have been sworn. The rule book has been torn, cause you feel like coffee corner. You a vision of a lyrical terrorism. My words will cut you ass in half and give you a split decision. My position from a global position, which allows my words to gravitate, causing a mass collision. I cause static with the automatic, so panic, you thought you had it, leaving you feeling like an addict. I go manic with metaphors, and settle some petty scores. Destroy the competition where my lyrical wrecking ball, knocking you out the frame. I smash windows in derelict tenements, and see this one part of 5 pillars, the elements. We're under the underground like the rock and the sediment. This beat is malevolent, your style is irrelevant. Under the city with the grimy and the gritty. It ain't pretty but shitty, get the knife on the knuckle committee. Oh what a pity, you be born in like Mississippi, where kids are going out and coming back is a 50-50. Coming back is 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 a 50-50. Strength in numbers as we grow, make you bounce like your G in show. Set the timer to let it blow. Yo, they didn't see it coming, cause they don't know. They don't know. They don't know. Yo, they didn't see it coming, cause they don't know.
What, you don't know?
I just don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know.
because we're Miller the top biller with skiller with the lyrical contract. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Contact, cause in another universe or an alternate reality, you better have your wits about you, cause I'm ready to batter thee. Whack him, see that is standing in front of me, break down his mental state and destroy his capacity. Harness the iron storm, then reverse the polarity. Time travel on the event horizon to bring back a true MC. With the ability and the vocal agility to eradicate the suckers that are clogging up the industry, attacking the clones. An unknown dialect, grabbing the microphone, yeah, you better have me shit correct, cause this is living lesson, class 101. See me warming up the track like the surface of the sun. I'm not on the run, and yo, I'm no drug dealer. I don't hit women, or better Christina. I never carry blades, guns, or grenades, but yo, I can keep rhyming till the music fades and bring it back to the rap game. See, the path we walk is not for fame. You're messing with the offer, what you gonna do is feel the pain. Strength in numbers as we grow. Make you bounce like your G in show. Set the timer to let it blow. Yo, they didn't see it coming, cause they don't know. They don't know. They don't know. Yo, they didn't see it coming, cause they don't know. What you don't know?
I just don't know. 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 Just don't know. No, just don't know. I just don't know.
As you sit in the cheap seats, these beats are hitting the streets, peeps. A sheep sleep I've written in heaps deep. Creep, leap to grab him and curse. Look at him and thirst. Like Adam and his madam, I had him first. Worst search the greed that I seed and need and breed, need and lead him to freedom, bleeding. Heathens are sipping, trip your grip slipping. Rip the hits bitten by lips when it's written. I run towns where nuns lounge, lunge nouns and plunge clowns, deep into depression like grunge sounds. I won crowns where some rounds have come to sundown and unwound, unbound venom and none frown. Some found I'm vexed within. Text to spin, then I skin your next of kin. Let's begin. I sussed your thug lust, and plus I slug dust like a crush in a drug bust. Heart the start proof, I knock the sharp tooth, shark you from park truth, spark your dark booth. Your vision's lit when I spit the precision of it. Grit, collision, and hit. Now your decision is split. Crammer zone, home grammar and jam alone. Slam a tone that's known in a manner to gramophones. Stop crying cause you're trying to hear flows. De-exposed pros on the Pioneer shows. Yeah, this is Cell 1 from the Gutter Snipes. Check it out, Whirlwind D, Kane FM. Shock it, rock it in the pocket. Tick tock it, shake it, pop lock it. Now you hear the flow. Check the Pioneer show with Whirlwind D as he drop it.